Hello, good day viewers. Still on NECO 2024 Mathematics Examination Objective Questions. In this tutorial, we are going to begin with question number 31 down to 35. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. Press the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new content. And don't forget to share to your learning colleagues. Alright, let's get started. Question number 31. We're asked to find the roots of the quadratic equation 8x squared minus 6x minus 9 equal to 0. Remember, you are dealing with objective questions, so no one needs to see your solutions. So let me show you a shortcut to do that. First of all, you take the leading coefficient, you multiply by the constant term. You take 8 multiplied by negative 9, and this will give us what? Negative 72. Then you think of two numbers, which when you multiply them together, you get this negative 72. But the moment you add the two numbers together, you shall obtain negative 6. And the numbers are negative 12 and positive 6. These two numbers, once you multiply them together, you shall obtain negative 72. And the moment you add them together, you get negative 6. So let me show you how to find the roots. We have x. You take the first number here, which is negative 12. Negative 12. You divide by the leading coefficient. Then you multiply it by x again, then plus 6. Divide by the leading coefficient. Everything equal to 0. Alright, remember we are going to set each factor here to be equal to 0. But we can mentally reduce this to the lowest term because I know 4 can divide 12 exactly 3 times and 4 can divide 8 exactly 2 times. So this is x minus 3 divided by 2 equals 0. Or the other one, we can reduce this to the lowest term because 2 can divide 6 3 times. So this is x plus 3 divided by 2 can divide this exactly 4 times. This is also equal to 0. So this implies that x is either equal to 3 divided by 2 or x equal to negative 3 divided by 4. And these are the two factors or the two roots of this quadratic equation. Question number 32, we are asked to expand these factors. So we take the first number here, 2x, then we multiply over 3x plus 4. We take the second one, which is negative 3. We distribute it over 3x plus 4. Let's expand. 2x times 3x, that is 6x squared. 2x times 4 is 8x. Then you go to the other one, negative 3 times 3x, that is negative 9x. Then negative 3 times 4, that is negative 12. Then the middle terms, we can add them together. This is 6x squared. This and this will give us negative x, then minus 12. And we are done. Question number 33. The difference between the present ages of two brothers is 6 and their product is 135. We are asked to find the sum of the ages. If you are a critical thinker, you can confidently find these numbers without working because you are dealing with objective questions. I know definitely the numbers are 15 and 9. Because once you subtract 9 from 15, you shall obtain 6. And the moment you multiply these two numbers together, you shall obtain 135. So the sum is what? 15 plus 9, which is going to give us 24. So 24 is our final answer because they say we should find the sum of these ages. Well, let me show you how you can do that. You can assume the two numbers are x and y. And you can declare that x is greater than y, right? So the difference, meaning you should take the bigger number, which is x, you subtract the smaller one, and you must get 6. And once you multiply them together, you shall obtain 135. So from the first equation, we can make x the subject, which is x equal to 6 plus y. And you take this one, you plug it into the second one. Wherever we have x, we replace it with 6 plus y. This is 6 plus y. They're multiplied by y again. This is equal to 135, right? Y times 6 is 6y, and y times y is y squared. You can bring this one in, This is negative 135 equals 0. Let us rearrange it as y squared plus 6y minus 135. This is equal to 0. How can we factorize this? You think of two numbers which when you multiply them together you get negative 135, but the moment you add them together you get negative 6, and the numbers are negative 9 and positive 15. So this is y plus 15 multiplied by y minus 9. This is equal to 0, right? By setting each factor to be equal to 0, it implies y is either negative 15 or y equal to 9 if you take this constants to the other side. But remember, we are dealing with ages, so we don't expect an age to be negative, and we're going to consider this one. So if y is equal to 9, remember x is equal to 6 plus y. X equal to 6 plus y, which implies that x equal to 6 plus 9, right? So x is equal to 15. So you can see that x is 15 and y is 9, but we're talking about sum. Sum will be what? 15 plus 9, which is equal to 24. You see that? The sum of their ages is 24. As simple as that. Now let us move on to question number 34. Question number 34 is under cycle theorem. We're given a cycle PQS. We have a tangent line here, R to T, which meets the cycle at S. We have a chord here. An angle subtended by that chord to the center is 120 degrees. By seeing these two marks, you should know that the triangle POS is an isosceles triangle. And we're asked to find the measure of angle PST. Where is PST? PST. We're talking about this angle. So since we are dealing with objective questions, I don't think I'm going to show any working here. One thing you should remember is that angle subtended to the center is twice the angle subtended to the circumference from the same arc or chord. So therefore, this angle right here must be what? 60 degrees, because angle subtended to the center must be twice this one. So once you divide the angle subtended to the center by 2, you shall obtain this one. That's number one. And you should remember alternate segment theorem, which stated that that angle formed between the tangent line and the chord is always equal to that interior angle subtended by that chord to the circumference, which is this one. So therefore, this one will also be equal to 60, right? So this is 60 degrees. And what are we looking for? PST, which is also 60. So therefore, angle PST is equal to 60 degrees without showing any working. Let us move on to question number 35. Question number 35 is also under cycle theorem. We are given a cycle ABCD. We have a chord here which is extended to M. We have this angle here to be 82 degrees, and we're given another angle here which is 74 degrees. Our main goal or target is to find the measure of angle ABO. So let us locate it. ABO. So we're talking about this particular angle. Let me call it X. All right. You should know that angle on a straight line equal to 180 degrees, which means that this particular angle here is 180 degrees. So this is a missing angle here, which if you combine together with 82, you shall obtain 180. Therefore, this must be 98 degrees, because 98 plus 82 will give us 180. This is objective. We don't have to show workings. And another theorem you should remember is that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary, meaning if you add them together, you must get 180. You can see that this is a cyclic quadrilateral because all the vertices are touching the circumference. Therefore, this angle and this angle must add up to 180 degrees, which implies that this angle right here must be 82 degrees, because this and this will give us 180. All right, we are almost done. angle subtended to the center is twice the angle subtended to the circumference, right? So therefore, this angle subtended to the center, which is unknown, must be twice this angle subtended to the circumference. From the same arc O chord, this is an arc BD, subtends an angle to the center, the same arc subtends another one to the circumference, which implies that this particular angle here must be twice this one, and twice 82 will give us 164. So now we are good to go, because this is another quadrilateral, and the sum of all the interior angles of a quadrilateral equals what? 360 degrees. So it means that if we add this, and this together, we shall obtain 360. So let's add x plus 98 degrees plus 74 degrees plus 164 degrees. This must give us 160 degrees. And if you add all of these three angles together, you get 336. So this is x plus 336 degrees equals 360 degrees. To find the value of x, we take this one to the other side. We have x equals 360 degrees minus 336 degrees. And this will give us 24 degrees exactly. So that angle we are looking for, which is this one, is 24 degrees, which is ABO. Therefore, ABO is 24 degrees, as simple as that. In our next tutorial, we are going to begin with question number 36 down to question number 40. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye-bye.